innocent.
Is anyone truly innocent?
Aunties?
In his room.
She is ruthless.
And we missed you.
What did he ask you to do?
He asked me to send a letter to an old classmate of mine from Oxford. A boy who had a crush on me. No, he never acted on it. Anyway, we graduate, and one day, years after Oxford, years after my baptism, the Dark Lord asked me to write a letter to the boy. He's now a man, with a wife and 2 children.
What was in the letter?
If it's all the same to you, cousin, I'd rather not say.
Where is he? Where's Billy?
Oh! I didn't see that coming. I mean, I saw the fall, but I didn't see that violence level. That was gross. Oh, God. To be fair to Sabrina, Theo was only supposed to use it at basketball so he would just stumble on the court. He wasn't supposed to use it to break his leg open.
Harvey?
Sabrina?
That was quick. But I don't want it right now. Maybe later, but I want her and Nick to explore some stuff. Oh my God.
Sabrina.
Oh my God. I didn't see all this coming.
Don't you make your way up to the balcony and throw yourself off it. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms sprinkle on.
Zelda's really going there. Zelda's really going there.
That's quite enough, Shirley. You can come down now. Next time she crosses me, I won't stop her. And that goes for you also, Rats, too. Oh, see you on opening night.
And that is why Zelda is that bitch.
Salem?
No, don't hurt the cat. Don't hurt the cat. You better go steal that gum. That cat is not dying.
You denied me.
That gum? Well, if you want it so badly, fine, I'll do it. I'll steal it.
What building?
The false temple of goodness you ran to for protection, so you may never run to it again.
Wait.
Baxter High.
Burn it down.
Burn down my school?
Yes.
The time for talk is over now.
I feel him. Burn that bitch down.
Down, Baxter.
She won't do it. But I would love for this storyline to get kind of cut out. Do it. Yeah, she won't.
She'll never do it.
I love their little war going on.
Stop! You've proven your heart.
That's annoying. How are you gonna tease me with the possibility of burning down this school and getting rid of this boring storyline? Satan didn't go hard enough.
Denies his followers pleasure.
The one God. The true.
It takes a really hot guy to look good in those wings.
And I will make
Is that a regret for her? Yeah, maybe she regrets that. Maybe she can relate to Sabrina more than she realizes. She regrets giving that up. Michelle Gomez was great in that scene too. Man, they were all great, but she was especially great.
These are compliments of the Dark Lord. He wanted me to tell you that he very much enjoyed the performance tonight, especially your chemistry together.
Oh, the Dark Lord ships them too. I'm here. I'm here for it.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be feeling right now.
If you had done what he asked, all it would have meant is that you're a little further down the path of night, like the rest of us. Would that be so bad?
He's really pushing her on this.
Are you humble now, Lilith?
Do you bring back Stolas?
Stolas?
Stolas is gonna be pissed. She killed him.
Well, the game continues then.
Yeah.
I'll be damned, Stolas. Before Sabrina becomes his herald.
I just want Lilith to be happy by the end of this show. That's like my biggest want.
Hi.
Is she gonna take the gum anyway? Because she's going dark. She's just gonna take the gum. Ooh, she stole some gum. Oh, she's evil now. She's ready to be Satan's herald. She stole some gum. So thoughts on the second episode. I actually thought that this one was stronger than the last episode we had. The last one was just introductory, getting us back into the world. It was okay, but it wasn't as good as this one. I really dug Sabrina's storyline throughout the whole episode. I really liked the push-pull between Lilith and the Dark Lord to try to get her to do evil deeds and to not, even though Lilith only wanted her to not do them, to get at the Dark Lord, to stunt Sabrina's growth towards being his herald. I really enjoyed Sabrina's storyline. She had a lot going on. She had to deal with the Dark Lord and Lilith. She had to deal with being back at Baxter High and dealing with Harvey and Roz and Theo, which, by the way, I didn't expect Theo's storyline to go in that dark direction. I thought Theo was just going to trip Billy up on the court. I didn't think Theo was going to break the bone out of Billy's leg. That was a shocker. That was a bit much. Sabrina also had to deal with the Dark Lord messing with her head constantly. He would just not let up with her, having the mark, messing with Salem, which really pissed me off. I didn't like that at all. Choking her, all to get her to not burn down Baxter High?
Are you kidding me?
I was so psyched. I mean, I knew she wouldn't do it. It's Sabrina. But I was so sad. I really wanted her to burn down that high school. I'm so over watching these high school storylines at the normal high school. I like the academy storylines are fun because they can do dumb witchy shit, but I just don't care about Baxter High, and I thought she was gonna burn it down, and then he just stops her. I was I'm so tired of that high school. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Like I said, Satan needed to go harder. He needed to go a little bit harder and make her burn that school down. It was already nice enough that he didn't have her kill someone. He could have just let her burn the building. They would have probably just moved to Riverdale for... That would have been perfect. I keep hearing all these... I keep hearing all of the actors and writers from Riverdale talking about how they want to do a crossover. What a perfect crossover. Just have the least supernatural people on the show go over to Riverdale for a few episodes. That would have been perfect. You could have gotten rid of that storyline for a few episodes. That would have been great. That would have been perfect. Burn down the high school. Ship the mortals to Riverdale for a few weeks and then bring them back once the high school is rebuilt. Or even next season or never. Zelda, I loved her catty little fight with the teachers at the school. That was great. When she had that teacher almost walk her ass off that balcony, that gave me life. I loved that. Oh, I want more of that. That was great. Oh, I kind of wish she would have done it just to prove she's ruthless and she has no limits, which I guess she did, but she kind of did what the Dark Lord did. She showed that she's willing to go there, but she didn't fully, which I guess I get it in her case, because that would have been murder, but I would have been here for it, if I'm being honest. With this show, I don't mind a little bit of murder. I'm kind of messed up, I guess. Really liked Theo getting pushed to that edge of breaking Billy's leg. It was dark. That's what I want. You know, that's what I said. It's what I want. It's what I want. It's what I want. I want interesting, dark, funny, campy shit. Halloween. I want that. Next, I want to move on to Lilith, who's still my favorite character, who had a surprisingly emotional episode 2. I mean, Michelle Gomez, who plays her, just props to her during that play scene. Seeing that regret having bent the knee to the Dark Lord, just because Lilith in mythology is all about female empowerment and not being subservient. So for her having to deal with the pain of like, oh, I did give in to this man who now has this control over me, also isn't giving me what he promised. He promised her the throne years ago. It sucks, and it's really sad to watch her deal with that emotional weight that she's probably carried on her shoulders for a long time. And it probably got worse when Sabrina came along, because she was like, what the hell, you know, you promised me the throne in hell. If anybody should be sitting on a throne in hell, it should be Lilith. She's that bitch. But overall, yeah, I liked this episode a lot more. Thank you for watching this episode with me. I hope you had fun. I definitely feel like I'm more comfortable than I was in my first couple of videos. I hope. I feel like I'm coming across that way. I hope you do too. I hope you stick with me through the rest of the season. Like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good night.